MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped, too, so I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Charge is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward. That's tipped. And here we go. Here's Milutinov. Bogdanovic passes to Jokic. Good on the shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And here is Hazonia. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Back to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hazonia. Puts it up from 17. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now, Jokic, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
Pass to Hazonia. Charge has the open look. Off target from outside. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to Bogdanovic. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Zubac. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Here's Hazonia. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's the screen. Here's Jokic. And he lays it straight in. Jokic has got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the inside. Bogdanovic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovic can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
Pass to Jovic. They set the pick. The tray. Teodosic, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And it's Zubac atop the key. Here's Perkichin, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Topic is out there with Teodosic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the 4. To the paint. Smith left side. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Jovic passes to Jokic. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
Smith kicks to Bogdanovic. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pulls up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He has 5. Here's Teodosic. Hasn't made one yet. Jokic with it. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense.
Timeout.
I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Nikola Jokic. Averaging about 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. You can't understate his impact on the backboard.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
No coverage that time.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Teodosic, the pass to Jokic. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Screen by Sharch. From downtown, a 3-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Teodosic kicks to Jokic. Fires away from way outside. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Azania. Jokic against Saric. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bogdanovic has got 5 points so far.
Well, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovic any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. .56 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Covered by Smith. Bogdanovic looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 6.
Bogdanovic is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Down low. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Fires for 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Lasagna, the pass to Zubac. Smith with it. Over Bogdanovic. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Zubac. Smith's got his first bucket in this one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by a point. And thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella. Taking some. And now let's take a glimpse. That'll do it for our show.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Back to Saric. Pass to Zubac. And here is Hazonia. Good on the jump shot. Hazonia's got 5 points so far.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They've got Ivica Zubac. Saric is out there with Hazonia. And it's Smith. Bogdanovic with the screen. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Zubac.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Back to Smith. Pass to Hazonia from past the arc. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. He has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look here at the visitors. Right now they've acquired the second best record in the conference. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. To the paint, here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Jokic. Jokic cannot be stopped inside.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Saric outside. And now, here's Hazonia. He has 5. Over in the corner, Zubac. Hazonia kicks to Saric. 4 on the clock. Smith on the wing. Takes a 3. Cans it from downtown.
Timeout.
Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month.
And both of these teams are really lighting it up from long range, shooting with tremendous confidence. This is a great game to watch. You almost have to expect a shootout when they meet.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Saric is highly engaged and very good at keeping the defense on their toes and making them commit the foul.
Saric nails them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovic has got 9 points.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. To the inside. Šarić. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Bogdanović. Here's Jokic. The three connects from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
A three from Bogdanović. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bogdanović has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You've got to spy Bogdanović because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Pass to Bogdanović. Now Jokic. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And we've watched. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We've got Teodosic, and it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Fires from 14. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Pass to Gutterich. Jokic a screen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
So both teams changing it up here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. An unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. 3-pointer. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
A fadeaway. No good on that one.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Inside. Jokic takes it in, takes the bump, and puts it through.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Zubac, the pass to Šarić. To the right side. Hazonia kicks to Šarić. 5 on the clock. Smith outside. Will it go? The shot that time, not on target. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Smith against Bogdanović. Back to Zubac. Hazonia on the wing. Here's Šarić. 3-pointers off the mark. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
There's 47 seconds left in the 4th. And stolen by Bogdanović. Jokic with the bucket.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And it's slammed in by Smith. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they... battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Murray, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. Now here's Murray, the 15-footer, and the shot goes down.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all 3 levels.
Wembanyama screen. The 3 from Reza Shai. Gets the 3 to fall.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Wembanyama against Olynyk. Murray from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Murray's got 5 points.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Lyles. Pass to Barrett. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Hey, Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
Here's Risacher. Outside Fournier. Off target with the three. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And last year they won this season series, but then they couldn't get past those guys in the playoffs.
So both teams making some changes here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Hayes with it. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Sarr for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Olynyk with a screen on Hayes. The deep 3 from Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist from Wembanyama.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Dort outside. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Hayes finds Fournier. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Hayes. Defended by Murray. Hayes, shot's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Hayes against Murray. Olynyk with a screen on Hayes. Murray for 3. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up 3. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Dillon Brooks is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Alexander Walker in a 2-guard. Pass to Risacher. Back to Batum. Jacks up a 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by Yabusele.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Batum. That one goes in. Batum's got his first points of the night.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
The three ball. And the basket by Rupert. Rupert's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Dort for three. Knocks down the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Batum outside. Pass to Koulibaly to the wing, right side. Here's Rupert to the right side. Outside Koulibaly to the wing on the left. Second chance shot. Batum's shot is off. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Now here's Brooks. Sinks it from distance.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Rupert. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Gobert. Here's Koulibaly. Rebound by Olynyk.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And here is Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Connects from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Gobert with it. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Yabusele hooked that.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Screen by Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's not going to go for him. Batum with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Batum against Dort. The three is up. And that one's good. Koulibaly. Koulibaly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Batum can do a little of everything out there, including making quality passes to wide open guys.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq appreciate you joining.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
They've got Evan Fournier, Wembanyama out there with Sarr. Then it's Rizachet, and it's Hayes in at the point. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Look, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. It's Barrett on the wing. Murray for 3. Drains the triple. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner 3 when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, a sturdy shot from Victor.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Pass to Wembanyama. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Dort, he's checked in for Lyles.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Barrett. Olynyk up top. Dort outside. Outside Murray. Pass to Olynyk. There's the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside Barrett. From outside the arc. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Barrett's got 5 now.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Pass to Rizachet. The 3. Counted from distance. Rizachet's got his second basket of the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Barrett. Now Dort. Out to the wing. Clark, the pass to Murray. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside Koulibaly. Outside Fournier for the lead. Hits the trifecta. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Brooks finds Dort. And here's Murray. Fournier covering. Murray, no good. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That's good from Fournier. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Barrett. Fournier hits them both. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Murray, 13 points in the game. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clark with the screen. Shot to stop the run. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
We're at the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Sissoko in at the small forward position.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
Back to Jang. To the inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Batum outside. Gobert passes to Sajang. Here's Coulibaly. Knocks down the long J.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
So both teams changing it up here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Not just a low post threat, Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
Pass to Rizachet. The three. He drops it from range.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Here's Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Wembanyama against Olynyk. Now here's Barrett. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Olynyk with the screen on Fournier. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's defended by Hayes. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
They kick it out to Murray. Olynyk passes to Murray. Back to Olynyk. Outside Barrett. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Misses in close. Here's Sarr. Gilgeous-Alexander defending to the middle. Wembanyama. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Wembanyama. And he buries it.
Well, with his size, Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
.30 seconds left to play in the fourth. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's all about getting a three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line. Forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Pass to Lyles. Misses the tray, and that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Fires away from way outside. Offline. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding.
now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. And it's Mills. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the center, locking down the middle. Wagner outside. Fires the three. Trains the three-pointer.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
Giddey the pass to Landale. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Mills kicks to Ingles. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's De Silva. That one's in, his first shot this game. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Mills. Giddey with the screen on Schroeder. Mills passes to Giddey. 6 to shoot. And here's Mills for three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Down low, and he dunks it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Ingles. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Exum off target with his three. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. They get it back. Here's De Silva. Schroeder outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Now here's Schroeder. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Exum. Pass to Giddey. Here's Landale. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Mills from the arc. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Bonga. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And the first one drops. Washington's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And here is Green. Launches it. Traps in the tray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
All right, there. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Josh Green. Aaron Baines out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Simmons. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Now here's Simmons. Still without a basket. To the inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. There's the screen. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
To the wing right side. Washington passes to Bonga. Pass to De Silva. Washington against Simmons. And it's Washington missing. Simmons on the wing. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Here's Tiemann. Lays it up off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look here at the visitors. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Giddey against Wagner. Wagner a screen on Giddey. To the paint. They swipe it. To the middle. Lets it go. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And it's 6 points here for Josh Giddey. Now Wagner, taking a look at his stats, is averaging around 7.5 points a game. Wagner kicks to Wagner. Gets an open look and hits. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Simmons. Inside. Landale. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Defensively, you know that Simmons is looking to pass there, but he still finds the right angle.
Wagner a screen on Green. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Mills. Nothing on the board. Pass to Giddey. Now Ingles launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Done a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Stolen. And they're running. Here's Schroeder. Up and in on the layup. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
And that'll do it for half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Joe Ingles getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Exum. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' spot. And the shot is good.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
Exum with it. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Landale's got 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Nobody near Schroeder. Good on the triple. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Down low, here's Giddey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Here's De Silva. Ingles covering. Shot clock at 6. Wagner trying to get open. It's rebounded by Giddey.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Count it. Good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Mills passes to Landale. Giddey with it. Jacks up a 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Wagner outside. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Over to the wing. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Landale misses. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Hartenstein with the screen for Schroeder. A second chance effort. And Hartenstein finishes inside.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Mills looking it over. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
There's the jumper from Simmons. That shot has come under so much scrutiny, maybe a little too much.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 10. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. Schroeder's got 8 here in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nailed from three-point land.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Daniels out there with Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Wagner against Green. And it's Wagner missing. It has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. The drive by Simmons. A beautiful reverse layup.
You see the athleticism that Simmons possesses. Excellent job at just knifing his way through those small spaces.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bonga. This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It has been just uncontainable. 72%.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Giddey, the pass to Ingles. Mills in the corner. There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Giddey. Fires from deep. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And here's Wagner for 3. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Pass to Mills. And it's Giddey in the corner. Shoots over Wagner. Giddey, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Wagner outside. Here's De Silva. Back to Wagner. Pass to De Silva. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now Giddey. And Mills kicks to Giddey. And that's an intentional foul. Here's Landale. Exum with it. He tries for 3. De Silva with the rebound. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
And Giddey over to help.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
$19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And this guy has ice water in his veins. Wagner coming through in a big way.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Here's Wagner. To take the lead. Right between the eyes.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And yes, the officials but it was awfully tough to tell. What a moment this is, huh? They may go from winners to losers just like that.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
Game tonight with serious playoff implications on the line.
You could just feel it in the atmosphere, right, PA? Even us coming in, you saw a lot more fans outside of the building. They're here early. They're watching the warm-ups. The players seem like they're locked in. Those coaches meetings we had even had some intensity to them. So I'm fired up to be sitting here with you to watch this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Bogdanovich from long range. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Pass to Hayes. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Hayes. Inside. Jokic grabs the board. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Now here's Jokic, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And the shot goes in.
Over the course of the game, Jokic takes so much contact, he's just used to getting beat up.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Rizachet. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Jovic, he's checked in for Jokic. Outside Bogdanovich. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And that one's good. Jovic.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Outside Coulibaly. On target from range.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Fournier. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
How about Fournier? The aggressive answer, 3 of his own.
Outside Bogdanovich. Uses the glass on the layup. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Sar. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Jovic. Outside Bogdanovic. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wembanyama, pass to Hayes. Outside Fournier. Hayes up top. And finished off by Hayes.
And Hayes showing off his athleticism.
Shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Fournier against Bogdanovic. Takes the three. That shot missing. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Nicholas Batum, Rizache out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. And the basket by Jokic.
Such a sweet touch there from Jokic.
We've got Topic, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Batum outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Yabusele. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
Always been a big part of Nicholas Batum's game is that court vision and passing ability.
Pass to Jovic. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. From the right block, inside, Jokic drops it in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And that last game was just about as close as it gets. Hard fought by both teams.
Here's Yabusele, covered by Jokic. Pass to Coulibaly. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Lets it go from deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
To the paint. And that one's good. Coulibaly. Coulibaly's got 5. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Coulibaly defending. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Pass to Coulibaly. Yes, it's good. Coulibaly's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
All right, a chance to check in with our rookie leaderboard and see which young players have the highest rate of steals in the season's second half. 4th, Zach Rizache.
You can tell by his steals numbers that he's really figuring things out here in the second half of the season. You have to protect the ball when he's around.
Pass to Jovic. Bogdanovic on the wing. That three's off the mark. Gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Pass to Sar. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
They have no answer defensively inside.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good. Jovic.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Wembanyama, high post. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And Risache gets it to go.
I love how competitive this kid Risache is, coming right back with his own triple.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. 20 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. The jump hook doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
That one's going to be pretty close, I think. Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed. Thanks, as always, for
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. We've got Sar. Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Risache, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Fournier against Bogdanovic. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Sar. Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Outside Fournier. Drills it from deep. Fournier's got 6 points.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
Outside Bogdanovic. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, guarding Jokic is pretty much a guessing game. He's so unpredictable as a player.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And now a moment for the 2K leaderboards, the top scoring teams in the NBA.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Fournier against Bogdanovic. From deep, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by Risache. Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Hayes misses. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Bogdanovich. Five on the clock. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. From behind the arc, sinks the tray. Koulibaly's got 10 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, unable to change momentum here.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Outside Koulibaly. From the arc. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. With a 9-footer. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim.
Oh, what a look. Jokic already joined the list of NBA's greatest passing big men. No doubt about that.
Here's Risache. That one's good for 2. 5 points in the game.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Fournier. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up 11. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Rudy Gobert, Nicholas Batum out there with Bilal Koulibaly, and it's Jang in at the point guard position. Here's Jokic. Tries again. This one for 3. And that one's good.
Jokic, for a guy that size, he does just such a great job of moving the ball, a great conduit for the offense.
Here's Yabusele. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Jovic. He buries it from 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Chalk up 2 there.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but it gets close. he's getting the ball.
Shot's good by Sar.
Look at the rookie rising to meet the defense's challenge. Sar using all of his length to beat the contest inside.
Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Hayes, the pass to Sar. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Bogdanovich with a screen on Hayes. Pass to Jokic. Unable to get that one. Good D by Wembanyama. Here's Sar. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hayes misses.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pass to Jokic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, you have to think, if Jokic is that good a passer, his mind is always working. Why not work it to get contact like that?
Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Count that one.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And now we've got an intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
A 3 off the inbound. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops. And that puts him up 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited.
Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Murray. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Now here's Wagner. The shot missing. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Dort, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to De Silva. It's hauled in by Lyles. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Murray, no good. And Wagner has it in the corner. The shot from 20 feet away. Count that one. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's De Silva. Nice spin off the left rim and in. De Silva's got his second basket.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Lyles kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And Wagner has it in the corner. They set the pick. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Murray outside. Pass to Dort. Here's Alexander Walker. The three-pointer, no good. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Hartenstein. Nobody near Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Schroeder against Murray. Clark a screen on Schroeder. Murray way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Brooks is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. Barrett for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, it's all about how do you get the best players on your team, the shots they want in the offense. Put RJ in pick and roll and let him go to work.
Hartenstein with the screen for Washington. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Yes, that goes in.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that, settles into the mid-range.
Pass to Washington. Tiemann, Brooks covering. Here's Tiemann. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And it's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Trey Lyles checked in for Clark. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Here's Barrett. De Silva with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Washington. To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Now, Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. Brooks, left side. Drains it from 17 feet out. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
The shot. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Schroeder's got 5.
You love the no hesitation from Dennis Schroeder. Just catch fire and let it go.
Wiggins finds Brooks. Drills the three-pointer.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Back to Schroeder. Wagner on the wing. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wagner missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Wagner outside. Back to Schroeder. Over Murray. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
Both teams will make substitutions. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
For 3, Murray. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Schroeder passes to Wagner. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And yes, it's good. 9 points in the game so far.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads. Okay, now we've got some time to take. Thanks for joining us. Now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Now here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
We've got Kelly Olynyk, Murray out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Lyles in at the 4. Onside Barrett. Lyles sets a screen for Barrett. The 3. And that one is off. Hitting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
There's Wagner with the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Franz Wagner is a very capable offensive player. Knock down those deep shots, young sir.
Let's go now to the 2K leaderboard for a look at some players that have gotten only better as the season's gone on. The top scoring small forwards since the All-Star break. Franz Wagner is second. R.J. Barrett fourth.
A lot of the NBA's most explosive players man that small forward position, and you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
With the shot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Murray kicks to Lyles. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. So both teams making some changes here. Takes a step back. Schroeder. Foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, the Dennis Schroeder show is cooking on all cylinders right now. The defense.
Only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Now, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Hartenstein with a screen on Murray. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Murray, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Wagner. Scoreless thus far. Back to Hartenstein. From deep. It's blocked.
How about the swat by Olynyk? Nice defensive play.
Here's Washington. Drops one in from the wing. Washington's got his first 2 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Leading by just one. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Wagner. Misses in close. The percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Washington with it. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, the big man, Mo Wagner, getting to it. Nice finish.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And he's good on the 3 ball. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thanks so much, David. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Lyles sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's De Silva. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Murray. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Here's Wagner. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. Barrett. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Here's Wagner with the 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Barrett. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Rebound by Olynyk. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Murray, no good. And 57% in this fourth quarter. Got it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Schroeder against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Wagner against Barrett. Wagner wide open. It falls.
At 6'9", Franz Wagner is a great option late. That size allows him to get a good look under pressure. Wow.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
.16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there. R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Yes, and the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now. Gets to the free throw line.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Barrett is out there with Lyons. Then there's Murray. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. Impressively throughout at 62%. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk the pass to Barrett. Shoots. Misses the jumper. And a superb 63% from the field. Down low. Pass to Wagner. .18 feet out. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray outside. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Out to the wing. Back to Schroeder. Here's Wagner. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Franz Wagner seizes the moment, fearless in the face of pressure, big-time shot.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. It drops.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
From outside the arc. Cranes it from downtown.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for...
Most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith. Ivica Zubac's out there with Dario Saric. And it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. Here's Sar. Pass to Hayes. Here's Riza. Shoots from the right block. 4-3. And Sar with the basket on the assist from Riza.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sar's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Over to the left wing. Saric outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hayes, the pass to Sar. Low block shot. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. About a minute into this first quarter. Saric outside. To the inside. Soft touch off the glass.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Rizachet. Pass to Sar. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Fournier. Here's Hezonja. Šarić outside. Here's Hezonja. Pass to Šarić. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Rizachet. 9 points in his last outing.
Rizachet does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Out left to the wing. Bogdanović passes to Perkicin. Sar pulls it in.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. 1:16 left in the first. Outside Koulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. Perkicin grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Back to Bogdanović. Pass to Perkicin. Fires for 3. Pure from three-point range. It's a tie ball game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And there's the screen. Koulibaly with it. He's against Smith. To the left side wing. Pass to Koulibaly. Inside. Here's Rupert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Outside Bogdanović. Fires in the triple. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Leading by 1. And quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Well, Batum can do a little of everything out there, including making quality passes to wide-open guys.
Pass to Šarić. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Šarić has got his first points of the game. Here's Yabusele. Here's Rizachet. They set the pick. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3.
And you see how dangerous Rizachet can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Pass to Bogdanović. And we played through the first minute here in the second. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Here's Riza. Batum with a screen on Bogdanovic. And Riza gets it to go. Riza's got 6. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Bogdanovic from long range. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Coulibaly. No luck on that one. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And he jams it home with authority.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Second is Rudy Gobert.
The way these two guys patrol the floor, it's impressive. It changes how the offense attacks, especially inside.
1:44 left in the second period. Hayes with it. Baseline try. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Outside Fournier. To the left wing. 50 seconds left in the second. Hey, shot's good. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Azonia. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Here's Wemby. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Smith outside. Pass to Zubac. Here's Perkichin. The jump hook. The shot no good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference. And that'll do it for us. Thanks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. So it's the home team now. Riza out there with Sarr. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Fournier in at the 2 spot. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Sarr. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Sarr's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Ivica Zubac out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Azonia in at the 3. Pass to Smith. Over Fournier. A nice shot by Smith.
Well, that's a shot a lot of defenses will live with. Tough to dominate with a steady diet of those.
On the wing, Fournier. Here's Sarr. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Rizachet. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Rizachet's got 9.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Rizachet's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Pick by Smith. Here's Hazonia. Hits a three-pointer. He has 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Wembanyama screen. And Rizachet gets it to go.
I love how competitive this kid Rizachet is, coming right back with his own triple.
Pass to Šarić. Up top, Smith. It's Hayes with the rebound. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Wembanyama, the pass to Fournier. Now here's Wembanyama. And the 3 off target.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Over to the wing. Pass to Šarić. Pulls up on the wing. Basket's good. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Rizachet. Here's Sarr. He's got 5. Pass to Rizachet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And Hazonia pulls it down. Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Here's Šarić. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Wembanyama with it from deep. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Smith. And here's Zubac, covered by Wembanyama. Zubac passes to Šarić. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he drops a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Yabusele. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. They lead by 4. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Rudy Gobert, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Jang in at the point guard position. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Jang, pass to Coulibaly. Here's Yabusele. Outside Koulibaly. 5 to shoot. The 3. Perkichin grabs the board. Guarded by Batum. On Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, BA, and there's a chance to extend that right here.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sarr. Saric covered. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
He hits the second from the line.
Just a great job of adding to their lead. Late in the game, every point matters.
Saric a screen. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
On the wing, Fournier. For 3. Nails it from 3. Fournier's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Right wing. And that one good.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The 3 from Wembanyama knocks down the long J.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. It's both from the stripe.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Zubac. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Hayes.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Saric outside. To the inside. Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to Sarr. And there's the lob.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Fades away. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
And the shot's good.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Yep, count it. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wagner from long range. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Bogdanovic. Lets it go with a three. Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
They set the screen. Pass to Wagner. Can't connect from short range. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wagner outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. 14 feet away. That's short off the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Wagner's got 6.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Schroeder outside. Wagner right side. Wagner outside. Just 4 to shoot. And Wagner has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. There's Wagner with the 3. That doesn't go either for Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6. Beyond the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Wagner's got 12. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They've got Hartenstein, and it's Washington in at the point guard position. Teodosic out there with Topic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. Jokic with it. 9 points last game. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now, here's Washington. Not a lot of room. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Tiemann. And they pick up 2.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Teodosic. Still scoreless. The 10-footer. And it's Jokic missing. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the inside. Pass to Washington. Here's Tiemann. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Washington passes to Wagner. Wagner outside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Milutinov, he's defended by Wagner. On Thursday, then on Saturday.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Wagner kicks to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. Offline from the top of the key.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And 101 left to play in the first half. Buries it from three-point range.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Inside, and the layup is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Knocked loose. And they're on the break. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Wagner, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got 19 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scores go by.
Olé! And now it's time to bring up the... Thanks for spending halftime with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Wagner outside. Oh, good on the triple. Bogdanovich looking around. That one good for two. Bogdanovich has got 7 points. Doing fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Good on both. Has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 11 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
There's Wagner with the 3. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Jokic. Fades away. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Wagner. And it goes down 2 points. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Outside Bogdanovich. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Schroeder looking around. Pass to Wagner. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And with this break in the action, let's look now in on who among the NBA's shooting guards have the most thefts in the second half of the season so far. Second, Bogdanovich.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
Pass to Hartenstein. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Misses the layup. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Pass to Bogdanovich. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovich has got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
To the inside. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Schroeder.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we've reached the end of the third. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Teodosic. He's covered by Washington. A 3-ball. Teodosic, no good. 64% beautiful all-around play by this offense. Hartenstein finds Washington. Inside. And finished off by Wagner.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
Jokic a screen. Here's Teodosic. He's covered by Washington. Teodosic, the pass to Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thank you, David. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Gone 2 or 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got 26 points.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Lets it go from deep. A shot off that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovich with a screen on Schroeder. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots. Here's Wagner. And he banks in the layup. Wagner's got 9 points here in the second half.
Wagner, one of those guys that loves to deliver when it matters most.
Pass to Jokic. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game? Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's the fast break. Here's De Silva. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game there.
Pass to Jokic. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Schroeder. There's the pick. Shoots it up. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Now, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
For the 3. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
For the win. Oh, and Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A 3 at the horn.
Two teams tonight. I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at point. Here's Baberovic. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Murray. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Murray's got his second basket of the game. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. No one near him. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Pass to Lyles. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Lyles. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer on target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Larkin with the bucket. Larkin's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Murray from outside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And love that 3 from Murray. Just answering the bell.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Larkin no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Lyles. Kicks it out to Barrett. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. On the assist by Barrett.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA
timeout.
is lethal.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games.
The 3 has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
Here's Larkin. 5 points in the game. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From 12 feet, Dort grabs the miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Murray. The three is up. No good on the shot. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Larkin. Give him 8. Here's Korkmaz. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Dort outside. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. So Dort's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Pass to Baberovic. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And they're on the run. And a nice finish on the layup. Brooks has gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Brooks, the pass to Dort. Here's Alexander Walker. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
Out to the right wing. Olenek against Şengün. Over Olenek. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
SGA working through contact inside.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And they're on the break. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Pass to Dort. Outside Olenek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Olenek's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Şengün. Back to Korkmaz. Here's Osman. Still no points. There's the 3. Buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You take a look at Şengün, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Back to Murray. Inside, Olynyk. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Olynyk's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Şengün. Dort grabs the miss.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Lyles, the pass to Olynyk. Goes back up. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Olynyk's got 7 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get...
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Wow. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And welcome.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the home team.
They've been.
Thanks as always.
And the first half now in the books. They're up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Larkin. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. He has 6.
Defense puts Şengün to the test inside, but he stays cool and gets the shot to fall.
Trey Lyles is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Tremendous offensive execution. Just trying to get as many clean looks as possible.
Here's Baberovic. No points so far. 6 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
We've got Trey Lyles. Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Olynyk in at the center position.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Larkin. He's got 11. Oh, there's the alley! And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün with the athleticism. I see you, big fella.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Pass to Larkin. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Here's Lyles, defended by Şengün. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Jacks up a 3. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Nearly halfway through the season. Let's see the standings out east. taking a look at the visitors here. They're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Korkmaz passes to Larkin. Off target with the open look.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Larkin. The 3. Pure from 3-point range. Larkin's got 14.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Here's Korkmaz. Off target from outside. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Dort on the take. Misses the layup. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. They set the screen. Here's Larkin. No good on the 3. Outside Murray. A deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Sends it home from 3-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the 2nd half. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Lou Dort, then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Count that bucket. Shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And Chris Finch has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. You have to like what we're seeing from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Larkin's gone 6 of 11 tonight. Outside Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. Count it. Good.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Şengün. Over Olynyk. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Olynyk. The 3, Barrett. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Şengün. And he sinks the 11-footer.
He's a tough fella to deal with when he gets below the free throw line.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Olynyk, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Murray for three, hits the trifecta.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Şengün. Rebound by Olynyk. Gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the 16-footer.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Count it. Now Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lyles. Outside Murray. Here's the three. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.